Hey guys, it's Simon Fuchs here from A Crystal Affair, just creating a video called Crystals to Harmonise Your Home. And I just wanted to go through a list of about 10 different crystals that can contribute to creating a more harmonious or energetic or calmer kind of space, depending on what you actually want to create with your home and with your rooms and stuff for your workspace. So I'm going to start with your office, or if you've got a workspace. So if you're wanting to work on drawing more abundance and more money and more wealth into your life, then one of the best crystals to work with is citrine. Now, what I would suggest and what I have personally for myself is either getting a citrine cluster or a citrine generator and then placing that near your cash box or your register, your cash register, or if it's your got an online business, put it near your computer, and then just ask the crystal to contribute to you, to bringing you more wealth, more money, more abundance. Another crystal I would really recommend for your office, if you have a lot of electronic equipment, is shungite. Now, shungite is one of these amazing crystals that the Russians, it comes from Russia originally, and the Russians have done books and books and on the scientific research of shungite, and it is a pretty amazing crystal. Just for one of the main attributes of it is that it works with electromagnetic frequencies and seems to neutralize any electronic smog, what they would call it, which would throw your body out. Now, your body works as an electrical. It's like an electrical machine as it is, kind of thing, because when your brain or your nervous system send a message, well, your nervous system sends a message to your brain saying, hey, can you move your arm? That's an electrical impulse. And what happens is, if we're around electrical equipment all the time, our bodies tend to harmonize with the electrical impulses that are coming out of the computer. So this is why sometimes people feel tired at the end of the day after using the computer all day or whatever it is, kind of thing. So shungite is a really great crystal for neutralizing that kind of thing. Another crystal, and then you again just ask the crystal to contribute. You can also, we sell some beautiful shungite pendants that you can wear, and some shungite bracelets too. I apologize, my my office is creaking. There is also another crystal which you could put in the office, is fluorite, selenite, and or smoky quartz. And these crystals fluorite's a great crystal for the mind and keeping the mind clear. Selenite is another great crystal for grounding white light, but it also is a very clearing energy and will help with any EMF stuff too. So you can set up crystals around your computer, or just in your room you can set up a grid. I'm not going to go into grids right now. I will do another video on that in time. And then smoky quartz is another one for dissipating any electromagnetic frequencies generated by computers or whatever is going on in your office. But like I said, shungite is my favorite. And we actually have little plates for mobile phones too, for the back of your mobile phone too, which help disable any of those. Sorry, my computer is going off. So next up is the bedroom. So depending whether you're single or in a relationship, or it doesn't really actually matter, but it's just like, what would you like to create with the space in your bedroom? Would you like to invite more love, more passion, more harmony, more peacefulness, more energy, whatever it is, kind of thing? Maybe you need to have a better night's sleep. So one of the main crystals that I would suggest with that is rose quartz. Rose quartz is just the stone of unconditional love. It promotes a lot of peacefulness, but it also promotes a lot of love, and it'll also, spark any kind of heart energy too. So that's a great one if you want to rekindle any energy in your bedroom with that. But it's also a very peaceful and very calming stone too, and it's a great family crystal as well. So putting that under your bed, putting it next to your bedside table or on your altar in your bedroom is a great way to actually get the energy of the rose quartz in your space. It'll also dissipate any anger or upset and just kind of create more calming energy. And they also say too, if you're having an argument with someone, especially with your partner, then what you both can do is just one person holds the rose quartz in the palm of their hands and the other person puts their hand over the top, and then you guys just communicate from there, and it seems to create a more peaceful and loving kind of conversation. Another great crystal for the bedroom, if you're wanting to add a little bit more spice into your sex life, is carnelian, and that's just a great crystal for adding a bit more passion and a bit more fire into your bedroom and your bedroom activities. Also a great one if you want to kind of, and if you're having trouble sleeping, so what you can do is you can put a piece of selenite under your pillow. This is what I've done a lot in my past, or smoky quartz, and they're a really good grounding crystal that actually help switch off your mind, clear any extra stuff in your head, and then allow you to have a deeper night's sleep. And that's actually a really great favorite of mine, and a lot of people love working with selenite because it has this. The thing with quartz is quartz can be an amplifier too. I find with smoky quartz it doesn't amplify the crazy energy as much, but selenite's a really good one just to dissipate a lot of that energy too, of the mind and whatever's going on too. And then finally, putting an amethyst cluster or an amethyst cave into your bedroom is another way to kind of create a more peaceful energy too. And whenever, and like I said with the other crystals too, is just ask the crystal to contribute. Literally say to the crystal, hey, I would love you to contribute some beautiful more harmony into my space and into my life and into the bedroom, whatever it is. But ask the crystal to contribute. Don't tell it too much of what to do. Don't be like, hey, I want you to do this, this, and this. Just allow it to actually contribute whatever energies it would like to contribute. If you have kids, if any of your kids, if you have kids, or if you're aware that you do have kids, what you can do is, like I said, smoky quartz or selenite, but also hematite. Put that under your pillow and it'll provide you with a bit of protection during your dream time as well and a better night's sleep. In the living room would be the next, or I don't know what else to call it. Citrine is a great crystal if you're if you have a family or you're living in a family home. I don't know why that's hard to say. Citrine is a great one to kind of help harmonize any family's energies. If there's fighting or whatever going on, citrine just kind of brings everyone together more as a family. And again, using a cluster, using a generator is a great thing. If you guys don't know what generators are, they're just ones behind here. I'll see if I can grab it without knocking everything off. Whoop. Well, here's a citrine smoky one. And a citrine generator, or just a generator in general, is a crystal with a cut base. I would love for the camera to focus on that. And it's just got a cut base on the bottom, and that allows it to be able to stand up as it does in the images in the thing behind me. Oops, that's not... I'm a bit OCD, so we need to put that back where it wants to go. And with these crystals behind me too, I've always asked for them just to contribute whatever energy they would like to contribute to the space, and they are really happy little gremlins. And then also what you can do is, so in a living space, an area that the family frequents a lot too, I would really recommend to put amethyst in the family area. And amethyst just tends to de-stress and to calm and clear any stressful energies or any electromagnetic energies too as well. But it just brings a really calming, peaceful, raising your vibration kind of energy. So that is really recommended. And also using, again, selenite or rose quartz, because both of them have a very calming energy to them. And lastly, I would recommend using howlite as well. Howlite's a really beautiful little crystal that just brings a lot of peace and de-stressing energy into your life. And then what you can do is you can create if you would like to, you can just put them in different places, or you can set up a grid in different corners of the room, or you can just create a space in your lounge room near the television or whatever that where you just set up your crystals. You can set it up in a small grid that just sends the energy out. And like I said, I will do another video on creating crystal grids in the future. And just ask, yeah, and then you can add clear quartz to it. Now, clear quartz, anytime you add clear quartz into a crystal grid or into your world, into your life, clear quartz is a really good energy amplifier, and it works with any crystal to amplify those properties. So what you can do is, when you're working with a piece of clear quartz, is just ask that clear quartz to contribute and amplify whatever energies you would like. So a clear quartz, can you please amplify more peaceful, harmonious energies into my home? It's as simple as that. Working with crystals and actually getting them to work with you is way simpler than people like to actually acknowledge. It's just like if you just ask them to and talk to them, they can actually contribute a lot more. So yeah, basically just that is my favorite tip, is to always just ask the crystals to contribute. You don't need to stick to a certain way of doing things. You don't need shungite. You don't need special things like that. It is recommended. But what I would always suggest is ask the crystals who would like to go into this space. And then keep the intention for what you would like to create, and then just ask the crystals to contribute whatever energy they would like to in order to create the space that you would like, instead of giving them too many instructions or whatever. Like, crystals have their own awareness, and they're not above us and they're not below us, but they can contribute an energy that we aren't even always aware of too. So, and they invite a lot of magic into our lives if we choose to receive it. So that's my vlog on crystals, using crystals to harmonize your home. Thank you so much. Feel free to subscribe and check out our website and Instagram and all that jazz. acrystalaffair.com. Thanks, guys.